Hello. Why don't we have each of you take a minute to say something about yourselves and your candidacy? Why don't, and go for it, Tessa.
Okay. Is this good? Okay. I'm Tessa Kramer. I'm a junior. I've been on Bowdoin. I've been at Bowdoin and on BSG for 3 years. And I was on the facilities committee all 3 years. And I feel that as programming chair my first year and an at-large representative the last 2 years, I've learned a lot about BSG overall and the facilities committee and what it takes to be successful as a vice president of facilities. I'm also involved I'm the stage manager for the improbabilities. I'm on the alcohol team and the sexual misconduct resource team, and some other little things around campus, so I feel like I have a lot of different perspectives on the student body, and I'd be really excited to be vice president.
Thank you, Tessa. Sam?
Hi, everyone. My name is Vitello. I'm also a junior. I've been on the facilities committee the last 2 years. I was brought in to BSG. I was encouraged to apply for the at-large job by the former VP of facilities, Mr. Abney. I think he taught me a lot in 2 years, in the year that we worked together, and I think I've learned even more since then. I'm running because I think that the Bowdoin student government has the capacity to make every member of the Bowdoin community's time here a little bit better. I think the jobs that the facilities committee can do the most at is advocacy for the student body's desires, like trying to get their voice heard by the administration, but also through capital projects. If you vote for me, I promise to try my best to get little things done, like putting curtains in Smith Union so when the light comes in at that time of day, it doesn't hurt your eyes, to bigger things, like getting internet access, better internet access in Coles Tower. These are things that I think can really be done, and I think if you vote for me, I'll do my best to get them.
Thanks, guys. So this question is now directed at both candidates, and then we'll have some follow-up ones afterwards. As VP for Facilities, you would be in charge of many of the services that the BSG provides to the student body. What is one more service that the BSG could provide for students? How would you possibly go about making this new service sustainable? And why don't you go, Sam?
All right. The candidates were given this question yesterday or the day before, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. I think that the one thing that I think the best thing that has come to Bowdoin this last year has been a spurt of student entrepreneurialism. I'm thinking primarily of the student food truck that just started running last week. I want to see more entrepreneurialism on campus, and I think that the BSG has the ability to make that happen. I know that each year, something like $10,000, maybe a little bit more, gets allocated through the Grant for the Common Good, Committee for the Common Good, I'm not sure the exact name, but I think that BSG should replicate that for entrepreneurialism. I think that BSG should establish an ad hoc committee, like they've done in the past for so many other things, and set aside a certain amount of money each year in the budget that can go towards relevant and appropriate entrepreneurial clubs, like be it something to help people store their stuff during the summer, or anything else that may come up. I think that the money's there, I think that the entrepreneurial spirit's there, and I think all that needs to happen is you have to put these people together, put these people together with the money.
Tessa?
I was also thinking about this question, and one of the biggest, I guess, complaints that I hear about is, especially as you go through your years at Bowdoin, the Bowdoin bubble feels smaller and smaller. So an idea that I had that I think would be totally doable and really exciting is a more organized and routine, like, shuttle program to and from concerts and events and lectures and whatever is going on in Portland, or even Freeport, I guess, but I know students feel like there's a lot of really exciting things going on in Portland that they don't have a way to get to, or especially if you're a freshman and you're not allowed to have a car. And this could include the First Fridays thing that a lot of students already go to, which is the art gallery opening in Portland, and I've gone to it and it's super fun. So I think if we had a regulated shuttle system that was like the one that we have to Old Port and stuff like that, but specifically for these events, that could be really exciting. And sort of like the Girl Talk concert that went on last year and the Barstool concert that happened this year, a lot of students were interested when we ran shuttles to those, and they were both really big successes. So I think that we should do that, and in terms of making it sustainable, I think this is basically a sustainable idea in and of itself because it decreases the number of cars that would be going to these events that would otherwise just be individual students and their friends. But another related idea that I had is getting easy passes in the vans that Bowdoin owns. So this could be a great way to incorporate that, and that makes it more sustainable because you don't have to slow down and wait in the toll lines, things like that, which add up. And I think BSG could definitely make an effort to contract with the most environmentally friendly transportation companies.
Thanks, Tessa. So every year we have a bunch of people saying, I'm going to do this and it'll be awesome. And then the budget reality set in. And so what I'm wondering is, you both suggested some really awesome things. There's a lot of things already that the Facilities Committee does sponsor, the movie tickets, the shuttles, etc. If you had to put anything on the chopping block to help fund one of your ideas, what would it be? To you, what is something that the Facilities Committee does? And again, you guys can say the same thing. I'm just interested in addressing this issue.
Should I take this one first, or?
Yes.
Okay. That's an interesting question. I think that one way that BSG, well, I guess specifically the Facilities Committee, could clean up their budget and take out unnecessary items is in the newspaper service, because I'm not saying I would get rid of it, but I think a lot of it goes to waste. In terms of the number of particular newspapers that we have that students don't really read or don't appreciate having, and perhaps a shortage in other ones. So I think that program could be looked at in a way that we could maybe decrease some of the money that we spend that's unnecessary and not really benefiting students.
How much money do we spend on it annually?
I don't know, Chase.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to answer that. I don't know. But it's a line item.
And you are right for this position.
I am. I would figure it out. I
Fair
promise. Yeah, I don't actually know off the top of my head.
How about you, Sam?
Well, I have to say, I disagree with Tessa on that last point. I think that the newspaper program is important. I think people use it. I would, however, try to get the library to chip in to pay for it. I know that they take our newspapers and they use it for, they put it in their shelves for local community residents as well as the student body, but I think that they could chip in. However, one program that I would get rid of, I know that Dan Chediak would agree with me on this, is every year at the beginning of the year, BSG puts out a newsletter. I don't think people read it. I think it's a waste of paper, and we spend a lot of money on it because of the attached coupon to the college bookstore. I don't think enough people use it to make it a worthwhile expense of BSG money, and I would get rid of that.
Fair enough. And a follow-up question. I've been informed that your attendance at BSG, Sam, was less than stellar this year. Any comment?
I missed the last meeting. I think I missed one first semester. I was sick.
Fair enough. I think we're good. Thanks, guys.